Anyway, moving on now. The season finale of the show Better Off Ted is on ABC tonight at 8:30.
This is the craziest interview I think I've ever done. I'm not joking you. Talked about it with two of the cast members, Jonathan Slavin and Malcolm Barrett. This is, again, like I said, these two guys, when they get together, I've just never seen two actors be this way with each other. And with me. Take a look. Hey, you guys.
Yes.
I see you two whispering there.
Is this normal?
What are you talking? Yes, it is.
We're talking about you, Norma.
I knew it.
I know all about you, Norma.
I know you was talking about me.
How's
Okay.
life in Rochester?
Yeah, have you guys ever been to Rochester?
Well, I lived in Yonkers for a little while.
That was almost an interesting story.
I did.
This is almost an interesting story. Okay.
Are we on air?
You know what's not
Yes,
interesting
we're
to me?
on air, honey. We are live. Okay, we've got.
Say
John-
hi to I want to say hi to my friend Adiola.
Where?
That's all. He's in Rochester. He went to school in Rochester. He works there now.
Oh, that's so nice of
That
you.
was the guy. He was just telling me like, oh, this guy I hate lives in Rochester.
Okay.
Adiola.
So we
I'm
got
gonna say hi to
Malcolm
him.
Barrett here, Lamb on ABC's Better Off Ted. Malcolm, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for
And
having me, Norma.
Jonathan Slavin Phil on ABC's Better Off Ted. There you go.
Jonathan Slavin.
You know? Okay, so listen. So first of all, I was told by a coworker, you two are the reason he watches the show.
Aw.
You guys are the
and
funniest.
I want to thank my brother for telling you that. That was really sweet of him.
No, I swear to God, this was good stuff. He said you guys are amazing, and talk about this season finale and kind of what goes on in this episode and what your role is. What do you guys do?
Get happy, I think, is the.
It is
Get happy. Yep.
And you know, morale is low, as it
As
can
many
be
places, yes.
in
Multi-conglomerate companies.
giant company that cares more about money than people, and so the company dictates that they're going to boost morale, but they do it really wrong. I mean, like, Portia's character needs to become more approachable, so she finally takes her hair down and tries to start being nice to people, which is pretty funny. And then
She's so sexy and sassy.
very sassy and sexy. And then the company decides that people should be allowed to express their individuality, but it decides to express their individuality for them in 4 non-offensive themes, which are classic cars, space, cats, or the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, come on. That is so
Yes.
awful.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Pretty
It's pretty
awfully
fantastic.
awesome.
What's it like to be a part of the show? You guys, are among a great cast, and but I mean, you guys really have your own little world there. You guys are your own little shtick. That obviously, talking to people who haven't watched the show, you have this competition between the two of you.
Yes.
It's like a love.
It's a bromance. We're like a married couple.
Yes,
we're
we really
basically
are.
we're very much like a married couple. We're very we're not good with other people, so we probably codepend on each other.
Too much.
way too much. To the point where we're actually in a hazmat suit together.
In
Third
a
season,
hazmat
like, we're
suit?
gonna have
One
yes, we
hazmat
cram
suit?
up- Yes.
Yes.
So who's the left leg and who's the right leg?
It's actually more of a
behind and
spoon.
front deal. It's kind of it's TV.
He snuggled me close, and I
I
have to
bet
say,
he did.
like, I felt safe, I felt warm, I felt loved.
All
It was-
broke back
it
on
was
you,
done
right? Yeah,
mostly
right, that-
special effects.
Okay.
I'm too old to find out new things about myself.
Okay. You guys really seem like you have a good time together. It's funny. I do these interviews a lot, and you see actors who are sitting next to each other. It's evident they really don't like each other. They
that's
put on
fun,
a
isn't
show
it?
because of the show that they're on.
That's super fun to
That's
work
always
in
a
that condition too. It's
Fun
great.
interview and work conditions, yeah.
I have to say, please don't tell him because he's got enough of an ego, but I consider myself very lucky to have landed next to this one. He's very talented. We do spend a ridiculous amount of time together, and although we do branch out into the office, there's lots of days of the week that it is literally
Just
two of
me
us
and
are
him.
the only actors on set for 14 hours doing our stuff in the lab, and I feel really lucky that I get to be
intense.
doing
It's like a
that with him.
comedic 9.5 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, they are crazy guys,
And that's just the beginning.
that's just the beginning. Again, the season finale tonight at 8:30 on 13 Wham.
Yeah, coming up in
TV.
the next hour on CW16 Digital 13.2, we're gonna, sorry about that. That was not them. That was a alleged criminal. But we're going to have more on with them and talk about Better Off Ted more of your interview.
We get to know a little bit about their backgrounds. They have really interesting backgrounds, and of course, we'll learn more about the show when we come back.
We had one of our most laid-back interviews ever last hour. Norma talked with two of the stars of Better Off Ted on ABC. They were talking about the season finale, which is tonight. This hour, we get to know them even better. Here is Norma's interview with Jonathan Slavin and Malcolm Barrett.
You guys really seem like you have a good time together. You know, it's funny. I do these interviews a lot, and you see actors who are sitting next to each other. It's evident they really don't like each other. You know, they put on a show because of the show that they're on.
It's super fun to work in that condition too. It's
fun
great.
interview and work conditions. Yeah.
I have to say, please don't tell him because he's got enough of an ego. But I consider myself very lucky to have landed next to this one. He's very talented. We do spend a ridiculous amount of time together, you know, and you know, although we do branch out into the office, there's lots of days of the week that it is literally the two of us are the only actors on set for 14 hours doing our stuff in the lab, and I feel really lucky that I get to be doing.
It's like a comedic 9.5 weeks.
Oh my goodness. What's in the refrigerator? What's for dessert? What do we got?
What do we have?
It's vegan, okay?
It's
It's a vegan refrigerator. Okay, because, and I say that because, Jonathan, I know that you are a longtime activist and dedicated to animal rights.
I am,
confirmed
yes.
vegan and animal rescuer, and you love kittens.
I am a vegan, and he likes
Malcolm
his
likes,
kittens
does he
crispy
like
and fried.
Okay, I was gonna say,
So
steamed or fried. That's awful.
yeah,
That was awful.
but yes, I am a longtime believer in
And Malcolm,
veganism.
I have to ask, you were on the New Eurekan Slam Poetry team.
I was in a New Eurekan Slam poetry team.
But they asked him to leave.
They asked me to go away. No, yeah, I was on there in 2001, and I actually am directing a project with a bunch of New Eurekan poets and stuff like that. Now, a lot of the theater, nonprofit stuff that I do in New York, a lot of it winds up coming out of New Eurekans.
You know, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm a Rochester Rican. So does that?
There we go. That's okay. That's okay.
Could I be a part of the New Eurekan team?
Still Boricua. You can still work.
Boricua.
You can still work.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
You know, okay. So what's next for you guys? Because I want to see you guys elsewhere. Aside from Better Off Ted, where do you want to end up? Where do you guys want to be? Because you guys are wildly funny. You should both have your own shows.
I think we work.
We do work. We get around. He's been doing a bunch of plays, which are, you know,
and movies.
boring.
Snooze fest.
I mean, come on, plays.
Too intellectual. Too intellectual.
Hoping, you know, to get some good news about a second season of Better Off Ted in the not too distant future. So future. I also
he's going
have
through puberty
a little, but you know, it's my Peter Brady moment. I have a movie that I wrote and I'm directing that we're working on now, and you know, just staying busy.
Is there a part in it for me?
There is.
Is there?
Yes, but it's full frontal nudity.
Okay.
Okay.
You said butt as though that's a detraction.
He's a can-do guy.
Oh my gosh!
Imagine this, but with less clothes. Bam.
Okay.
Your day is made.
You two are out
Bam,
of
you're
control. What you say? I what?
You just got pregnant.
Who's pregnant? I don't know who you're talking to, honey.
He thinks that he can, from LA,
About to get
impregnate
slammed
you in
yourself.
Rochester.
You guys
have to explain some things to him, which
Okay,
I'm going to do.
you guys are the best, for real. Seriously, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Malcolm Barrett, Jonathan Slavin, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Norma. Have a great day.
All right, see you guys. Better Off
Bye,
Ted,
Norma.
season finale. Get happy.
Better Off Ted!